Tesla is very clearly doing the same exact thing in Germany and potentially other countries soon that it was started doing in China right before it massively discounted the prices. Now, this is clearly a discount. Doesn't matter what you want to call it, but this is Tesla discounting the prices of its EVs in Germany. Will a further discount start soon? Very potentially could. Why will it start soon? Well, because Tesla's increase in production doesn't only affect China, it affects Europe as well. You're probably wondering, what are you talking about? Well, here are the details. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. My name's Sam Evans. If you don't know who I am, I'm from Melbourne in Australia. And I'll put a couple of links in the description below. If you want to check it out, you can see a bit about me, about my background. And yes, it is very true. I am not a qualified physicist. I'm not a qualified rocket scientist. And I'm not a qualified scientist. For some bizarre reason, people have pointed that out in the comments. So there you go. Now you know. Anyway, Tesla. It's doing almost an identical thing to what it did in China, but this is probably more of a discount than what Tesla initially started offering in China. So, more than likely, once this sort of ends or changes, Tesla will simply offer that discount as a direct price decrease on the Tesla website. Tesla is calling this, the media are calling this an enticing offer to Model 3 and Model Y shoppers in Germany. And really, as a result, what does this mean? It just means that Tesla vehicles will be cheaper for buyers in Germany, essentially. German-made Tesla Model Y and Model 3 reservation holders are going to get an expected treat. Are going to get an unexpected treat, I should say. Those who can't or won't take delivery of their new EV before the end of 2022 could miss out, more than likely will miss out, on government incentives they've been counting on when they place their order. Teslarati is sending out messages saying, don't worry guys, we'll cover the cost. So they're basically giving people a discount. Now the reality is that in Germany, the government is just getting rid of incentives, period, for plug-in hybrids, not for EVs. They are decreasing the incentives for EVs by about 50%, but it's still a fair bit of money. However, plug-in hybrids, the incentives are just going to go down to zero. Tesla is ramping up production at one of its newest factories near Berlin in Germany, and the company continues to reiterate that demand is high and is cranking out Model Y crossovers, but it can't deliver enough of them. Now, Tesla is right, they're not lying about this. It is the best-selling car right now in Europe. So, yeah, I mean, the truth is the media doesn't actually report on what's going on in all the different countries around Europe. I made a video recently where I actually looked at the sales of Tesla vehicles in almost every European country. There's countries where you think, what? Didn't even know Tesla was for sale there, like Romania, where Tesla is actually selling really, really well. It's in the top 10, even sometimes first place, second place, third place in countries we just don't talk about in the US or in Australia and Canada and the UK. Well, I'm guessing you guys in the UK. So it's amazing how well Tesla vehicles are actually doing there. However, Tesla is about to ramp production further again at the factory in Germany, and they want to sell a lot of vehicles. And more than likely, they're going to need to decrease the price just a little bit in order to continue increasing the number of vehicles they're selling in Europe. In 2023, the German government will reduce incentives for electric cars, but Tesla will cover the difference, which is going to be a fair bit of money. I think the difference will be about 3,000 euros or about $3,000 US. So basically, Tesla is giving customers a discount of $3,000 on their Tesla vehicles. So if you see all these comments in, all these blogs and articles where people are saying, oh, Tesla's prices are ridiculous, look at the price X. Well, it's not really going to be correct because the price will be cheaper than that. But it just won't look cheaper than that to these guys who can't be bothered actually finding out what's really going on. Here's what Tesla said on their German website. Due to high demand for deliveries this year, if your Model 3 and Model Y delivery is not in 2022 and you meet the conditions to qualify for this offset, we will cover the difference to the green bonus in 2022. To take advantage of this compensation, order your Model 3 and Model Y by December the 31st, 2022. So this is a bit of a marketing drive for Tesla, right, to get more orders this year. So I think what's going to happen as a result of this is that Wall Street, all the naysayers, what are they going to say? They're going to say, oh, I told you there was no demand for Tesla electric cars. I told you the demand was crashing. I told you. It's terrible. Tesla, they're going to be bankrupt within 12 months. The fact that people are still making these comments, what does that prove? I think it proves one thing. There are still a lot of intellectually challenged people living on this planet. If you're one of those people, well, maybe you should consider doing an IQ test and just checking to see, why you're still being so stubborn. The reality is, does Tesla have a demand problem? No, they don't. I mean, demand is going to fluctuate constantly, up and down, up and down, up and down. And when you ramp production, when you increase production, well, you might have just a tiny bit less demand, and that might require a tiny bit of a discount. In this case, it's a few $1,000s, which is still a pretty small amount of money when you consider the fact that Tesla's margins are very clearly industry leading. And the majority of the cars they're selling in Germany right now actually aren't German made. They're made at the factory in China, where the price to produce them is substantially cheaper than the price to produce them in Germany. Now, I think Tesla's costs at their factory in Germany will decrease significantly over the next 12 months. And the key reason for that is, once you make more vehicles, the price to make each vehicle goes down. The efficiency and productivity improves, and therefore so do your costs, I think by the end of next year, we'll be seeing at least 5,000 cars coming out of Tesla's factory every single week in Germany, compared to the 2,000 that we're at now. What is that going to mean? It's going to mean Tesla, I believe, will outsell BMW, Mercedes, and Audi in Europe within the next, I'd say probably 6 months. Now, they did the same thing to those car companies in North America. And frankly, if I was one of those car companies, I'd be a little bit, in fact, no, I wouldn't be a little bit. I'd be a lot concerned. But that's just my 2 cents. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.